It's really important. Obviously, it didn't go the way we wanted it to last Saturday at Oregon. I thought we did some really good things, but obviously need to clean up the little details to get us over the hump. I think Cal Poly presents, some things on defense that we got to be, concerned about and focus on and just, execute like we know how to. I think that's the biggest thing for us, and just having a great week of practice.
And also, how important is it to not look over Cal Poly when you have UCLA the next week?
Yeah, and our coaches have talked to us, multiple times about it, just staying on task, getting better this week, grinding it out, and just staying, really focused for Cal Poly. And I think the big challenges for some guys are, are they going to prepare the same way they did for Oregon as they, are gonna for Cal Poly? I know I am. I know a lot of our teammates are, and just, continuing to push guys to realize that every week's the same, and you got to, prepare like it's Oregon or UCLA.
So you had 11 receivers in the first game, 9 in the second. When Oregon kind of took away the run game, how important is it that your position group is so stacked there?
Yeah, no, it definitely helps that you have depth. When guys get tired, you guys, you got guys that can just definitely come in and you don't miss a beat. I count on all those guys to make plays for me when the ball's in the air, and they definitely did that. I thought they did a really nice job on Saturday competing, and like I said, we just fell just a little short.
And what has impressed you the most about the defense?
Yeah, the defense is, those guys compete their tails off, they're tough, they're physical, and they lay it all on the line for us every day. So really appreciate what those guys do and how hard they work. And like I said, we're just going to keep getting better day in and day out and see where we are at the end of the year.
And lastly, just kind of a message to the Red Wave about kind of filling the stadium and giving you guys.
Yeah, seriously. I definitely want to see the Red Wave. It's a 7 o'clock game. It's not going to be 120 degrees like it was against UConn. So there are no excuses. You guys should not be filling that thing to, full capacity. I want to see everybody there supporting us. It's super important to get you guys packed in the stands, intimidating that other team and just helping the boys out. So hopefully I see 40,000 there on Saturday night.
So yeah, obviously losing last week left a bad taste in our mouth, but 24 hours you get to soak in your sorrows, and after that we're back to the work week. So we just got a working mindset right now. Whatever we did last week didn't cut it. So this week we're changing it up, trying to get more film time, more time in treatment and everything, just to make sure we're right on game day.
So the defense has been playing really well the last 2 games. Kind of what do you credit that to, and kind of talk about the relationships that you guys have?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we could trust one another. When we go out there, I know my boys got my back, and my boys know that I got theirs. So just having the trust in each other and playing with a lot of effort, because effort covers up some mistakes that we make out there. Which isn't saying that we can just go out there and just run to the ball wild. We still got to execute our technique and our scheme, but the effort is definitely one of the biggest factors in us trying to play consistent football.
And last week you kind of talked about how the defense is the silencer, but just talk about the effect that Hodgson's noise had on you guys and how you guys would like that this Saturday.
Yeah. Well, in away games, it's a little bit different because the crowd knows to try and keep it down for their offense. But when we play at home, that's the opposite of what we want as a defense. We want the Red Wave to go crazy, be as loud as they can, because defensively we're trained to execute in high pressure, especially really loud moments, because it helps disorientate the offense and make sure that their communication isn't going to be just regular talking, you know what I mean? With the Red Wave going crazy, you're not going to be hearing the guy standing next to you, So that's going to be something that, as a defense, we'll try and get the crowd going to mess up their offense.
And lastly, the Cal Poly team didn't win a game last year, but they looked pretty good in their season opener. So just talk about not overlooking them and kind of what they bring to the table.
Yeah, we're never looking over anybody. We have that 1-0 mindset, which means that we're taking every game serious before we even think about looking on to the next. Because I know a lot of people in some of the interviews last week were talking about how we're going to bounce back going into UCLA, but we're not even in UCLA. We got to get through Cal Poly first, and that's not a team that we can overlook easily, because if we go out there sleeping, they're going to make a statement against